guys and welcome to my channel and to today's video. So today I'm going to be trying the KVD Good Apple Serum Foundation. I have actually tried this foundation before and I love it, by the way, but I haven't tried this shade. So this is 030 medium. I last got it in shade light and it was just way too yellowy for my skin. I can't remember the exact shade. I think it was like, I can't even take a guess. But anyway, it was way too light, so I've given it away. But yeah, now I've got 030. I'm hoping this will be my shade. My skin's so dry at the minute, so yeah, that's why it's looking super shiny. I've put so much moisturiser into it this morning. Okay, so I used to love the Good Apple Balm Foundation. I feel like when it came out, I don't know if like I just got it because it was literally viral, wasn't it, for ages. So it went like viral on TikTok and then I got it and it was like insanely full coverage. Like at the time I had really dry skin and yeah, I couldn't believe how much coverage you got as well as it not being dry, because it was giving like the same sort of coverage as like Estee Lauder Double Wear, but it was very balmy instead of matte. And then I loved it and then I just went off it because I was just finding it wasn't wearing well at all. Like my skin goes through phases where it's sometimes dry, sometimes oily, and if it wasn't super dry, it was like normal to oily, I was finding the balm was just sliding around like throughout the day. Even though I set it with powder, it was just like products just weren't wearing amazingly on it. It was kind of moving around, like especially like separating on my nose. I went off it really quickly. Which surprised me. I was so annoyed because I loved it at first. I was like, oh my god, this coverage, it feels amazing. It's not, you know, clinging to my dry patches. And then yeah, I went off it. This one is way better in my opinion. I feel like this gives the same sort of coverage as the balm, but it's very, very lightweight and you can't feel it on the skin. It doesn't move around. So this costs £34. Which I feel like is a pretty reasonable price for foundations these days. Oh, I can't get it out of the box. Excuse me, I'm going to have to bite it. I mean, it's definitely more expensive than like, you know, your sort of Maybelline and L'Oreal foundations. But in comparison to like Estee Lauder and stuff, which are about 37, this comes up a little bit cheaper. I feel like this might be an alright match. It's looking slightly yellowy, but to be honest, we'll make it work. So let's pop it on. I feel like that's not too bad. Obviously my skin's got like pink tones in it, but I try and go for more of a like medium-y neutral undertone because yeah, I just want it to like match my fake tan and match my neck and stuff like that. So yeah, like I said, it's very lightweight on the skin. I'm just going to grab my sponge and start to blend it in, and it just disperses. Is that the right word? I think that's the right word. Just like disperses over the skin really well. Ugh. Just so lightweight. Like it honestly feels like a tinted moisturiser or something. Honestly, it doesn't feel thick or heavy whatsoever. So if you've tried the balm foundation, if you've tried the balm foundation, I feel like you'll be very pleasantly surprised by this because it's so light in comparison. A lot of coverage, can you see? And I feel like this is definitely buildable, so you can slightly see like my freckles through it, but it's really evening out the skin tone, and I feel like it just gives such nice coverage, honestly. It might be a tiny bit too dark for my skin now. I've gone from like too light to too dark, but when I fake tan tomorrow night, I feel like it'll be alright. This is meant to be transfer resistant as well, so once I've done all my makeup, I'll give it a little test at the end. Right now it feels like it doesn't feel oily, but obviously I need to give it a little bit of time to dry because it's not, you know, like with matte foundations you blend them and they dry down straight away. This doesn't do this. It kind of stays sort of satiny but without being oily. So yeah, I'm gonna go off camera and pop all the rest of my products on and then I'll be back so you can see like the finish. Okay, I'm back and this is what the foundation is looking like. I think it looks so stunning. Like it looks full coverage, but it also looks obviously not natural. Like I've obviously got makeup on. Like I said, it's full coverage. It looks very smoothing. I like that you can just about see some of my freckles through it because it is like on the parts where I haven't got freckles, it's full coverage. I mean, I struggle to cover up those freckles really anyway. apart from if I use like Estee Lauder Double Wear, which literally covers everything. But yeah, I feel like I've got a completely full glam face with a serum foundation. It's very lightweight. Like if I go like this, it feels like I'm just touching my skin. I would say it's transfer proof. Get my sleeve and push it on like that. There's nothing that's come off. Looks very clean. So yeah, it's nice that, oh, I've just seen actually there is a tiny bit, like a tiny bit there, but that could be like my bronzer or whatever. But yeah, it's definitely transfer proof. I find it wears really well as well. So like, as with all foundations, you're gonna get like some sort of like cracking, you know, under the eyes. It's so annoying, but yeah, can't be helped, to be honest. I find this wears really well. Wears way better than the Good Apple Balm. I love it, and yeah, I just wanted to do this review. Just, I know like it's not brand new out, but just in case anyone's looking to like shade match, because that's what I do on YouTube, or just know how it wears really. But obviously if you've got any questions, then just pop them in the comments. Yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you in my next video.